ezalwa endaweni yaseMzimkhulu. Le ndawo yaseMzimkhulu ke historically yayise Eastern Cape eMpuma Koloni masiyibiza ngesiZulu. So ngizalwa kuleyo ndawo ke ngizalwa kwisibongo sakwaNomvalo. uNomvalo lo isibongo igama usibonelo. So ngokusebenza ke ngasebenza ngangena kwiprofession nje engaphupha ngayo ngisamncane ngisenza ugrade 1 ukuthi ngiyafisa ukuthi empilweni yami uNkulunkulu angibusise ngilifezekise leli phupho lokuthi ngibe ummeli ngelinye ilanga ngifake igown nami ngiye enkantolo ngokukhulumela ngiyolwela ijustice ngoba inkolelo ebantwini abaningi khoma ukuthi uma ummeli ulwela igebengu. Anginjalo, uma ummeli awulwela igebengu but we are fighting for justice. Ngikwenzele nje a practical example. Bangakho abantu abasemajele namhlanje ababoshela into abangayazi. Uyabona? Umuntu mayegwetshwa akagwetshwe ngoba kufanele ukuthi kumele ngoba wonile so kumele egwetshiwe. So I'm just giving you nje a briefing of what inspired me ukuthi ngibe ummeli. And then ngokwepolitiki ke ngiyilunga lomkhonto elidutshwe umkhonto wesizwe ukuthi libe lapha kwishayi umthetho sikazwelonke. Ngajoyina le nhlangano uma isanda nje kusungulwa. Angiyijoyinanga ke ngoba ngithanda imibala yayo noma ngoba ngithanda iskipa noma ngoba ngithanda ama-individuals, kodwa ngijoyine ngoba ngithanda imibono yayo. Imibono ekhuluma ekutheni abantu base-South Africa bangakhululeka kanjani ngoba for the past 30 years besiloko sithenjiswa ilizwe lesethembiso kodwa engakaze kufikwe kulona. Kuloko kuthiwa hayi sizofika kuleli lizwe lesethembiso and kubonakala ukuthi umshayeli walelo lesigibele kulona hayi ungathi usekhathele. Useyadinga ukuthi ashintshe. Usithembise ukuthi uzosisusa eThekwini ayosibeka kephi eKapa. Kodwa mayefika nje eMthatha wasethi hayi mina sengifikile la kade ngiyakhona. Sabuza thina ukuthi awubuthe siye eThekwini nje. Manje semthatha wathi hayi mina ngifikile futhi nje angiboni ukuthi ngizokwazi ukudlula. So umkhonto wesizwe ke came to take over and came to achieve total liberation for the people of South Africa. Ngesi for blacks in general and South Africa, I mean, and Africans in particular. Ngoba i-formal liberation movement leya wagogo angifuni ukusebenzisa amagama ama-parties kakhulu la. Singasebenzisa nje hypothetically igama elithi kwagogo. Ngo-1994 liye lacabanga ukuthi umuntu omnyama usekhululekile. Kanti akunjalo, umuntu omnyama akakhululekile. U-1994 nje wasinikeza i-political power but umnotho wasala u-white. The only thing nje esayenze sasingakwazi ukuyenza nge-apartheid ngo-1994 ukuthi sihambe sovota, but ukuvota alone achaza ukuthi i-status quo noma i-financial status iyashintsha. Uma kuwukuthi ku-unemployed for as long as i-political question, I mean i-economic question ingekho addressed, you are not going to liberate, you are not going to emancipate economically abantu base-South Africa uma kuwukuthi we-address the issue of the economy. So i-MK party ke ngokowami umbono came to rescue abantu base-South Africa, came to liberate the people of South Africa because abantu on the ground are their own liberators. So if abantu abakwazi ukuthi basebenzise wisdom eyokuthi one ba-understand i-value yamavoti abo ukuthi nje ivoti lakwaNomvalo lilodwa speaks volumes. Ivoti lakaNomvalo lingeza ushintsho oluningi, so akufanelanga lithathwe for granted ukuthi hayi vele lwamuntu ngoba ulambile somnikeza igrosa, somnikeza iskipa, sizomnikeza i-EPWP, simnikeze u-1.5 ngenyanga uzosivotela. Ivoti lakho Khomo is way and more expensive than that. So I'm saying izinto ke lezo mina ngiye ngithi uKhongolose wafike wa-adopta ama-objectives ngokwakhe unprovoked, wa-adopta ama-objectives wayibekela yena imap nendlela afuna ukuyihamba ukuthi ngifuna ukuhamba la ngifike lapha, but ngokwakhe under no duress ngokwakhe waphinde wayifayilela. So i-MK party ke must advance le struggle lesi esi-overlookwa yileli qembu eseli-hijackwe igebengu namhlanje. Ile qembu eli-hijackwe abantu abacabanga ukuthi ipolitiki is nothing other than ukuthi baphesiwe their narrow selfish interest. Abantu abacabanga ukuthi ipolitiki i-career, ukuthi uma usopolitiki kufanele ube mkhulu kwi-society, kubukwe wena, uphile impilo ebunewunewu, uhambe ngey'moto ey'nkulu, uhlale emzini omkhulu, uphakamele the very same people abakukhethile, ngoba a political leader, unlike a professional, has been elected through a show of hand and has been elected by the poor of the poorest. Akazange submit i-CV njengoba silapha nje kwishamthetho sikazwelonke, asifakanga ama-CV laphaya, silaphaya through i-faith yabantu bakithi abamnyama on the ground. So for isikhathi eside-ke labantu ekade sibanikeze i-responsibility ukuthi basiliberate becabanga ukuthi bane-sense of entitlement kwi-power, becabanga ukuthi by virtue of them ukuthi babe yinkokheli bakhulu kunabantu on the ground. So ziningi izinto babukhoma nabantu abakhona la ku TikTok esine responsibility ukuthi njengabantu base South Africa siyishintshe. It's very amazing, very peculiar, very ironic, very strange ukuthi namhlanje ama-institutions ayinhliziyo ye-governance yase South Africa aphethwe yigebengu. Ama-institutions, the justice cluster, uma ngachaza nje kancane nge-justice cluster ukuthi amaphoyisa are at an entry level of i-justice cluster. Amaphoyisa uyabona uma kuweak amaphoyisa babukhoma, umsebenzi we-prosecutor is going to be as good as non-existent. Umsebenzi we-judge will be as good as non-existent because amaphoyisa awawenzanga umsebenzi wawo ngokwenele. Two, amaphoyisa ngokomthetho-sisekelo walelizwe lase-South Africa anelungelo noma ane-responsibility yokuthi aphande, to investigate, ngoba i-NPA yona iyashushisa, iya-prosecute, then amajaji wona aya-preside over ama-matters bese besanikeza ama-decisions, lento ekuthiwa i-judicial authority. Now uma amaphoyisa kuntenga kuwona engakwazi ukuthi a-investigate, lokho kuchaza ukuthi ama-prosecutor awazukuba ne-weapon eyanele ukuthi anga-prosecute igebengu because i-evidence iyantenga, and lokho kuchaza ukuthi igebengu uzohamba nje ziyitanasele ngoba ziyabangani namaphoyisa, and ukuba abangani namaphoyisa that means they are in charge of everything in this country, and bangafika babulale everyone, babulale mina nawe, kungabi nama-consequences thereafter because umthetho bayawumanipulate, umthetho usezandleni zabo, amaphoyisa amabhoyi wabo, amaphoyisa ama-puppets wabo. Now ngizama ukuveza-ke la ukuthi umkhonto wesizwe comrades and members ground forces unenselelo enkulu, une-responsibility futhi enkulu eyokuthi ukhulule abantu bakithi futhi ushintshe yonke le nkohlakalo eyenziwa yi-ANC. Uma sithi i-ANC ikhohlakele bakwethu, and it's so unfortunate ke ukuthi asikwazi ukukhuluma ngalelizwe singalimentionile igama le-ANC, akuyona i-obsession, because that would mean si-discarda i-history, that would mean si-overlook ama-events and si-overlook i-reality because the ANC has been in charge for the past 30 years, since 1994. So ukukhuluma ngayo kuyachaza ukuthi si-obsessed or siyahleba ngamanye ama-parties, but senza lento ekuthiwa i-SWOT analysis yalo hulumeni obukhona for the past 30 years. Lo hulumeni ulawulwa yigebengu. Lento umkhwanazi ayiveza ngomhla ka-6 July incane kunalento eyenzekayo, futhi uMkhwanazi kufanele simbonge because if it was not for him abengeke sazi namhlanje ukuthi kubole kangakanani kwi-IDEC, kubole kangakanani kwi-NPA, kubole kangakanani emaphoyiseni, kubole kangakanani emajajini. Amajaji abantu who are supposed to adhere to the highest standards of the highest decorum in the country and in the land, but ibhaba ehlisele ezansi ngenxa yokuthi abakwazi ukuthi bangabi tempted by corruption because of money and because of their political beliefs, evil beliefs. So uMkhwanazi usivezele into eyiningi ekufanele ukuthi ke thina sithi njengabantu base South Africa, njengoba uMkhwanazi sesivezele le information, what then becomes our responsibility as abantu base South Africa, ngoba lelizwe akufanelanga silidonate kuyidlanzana labantu abathile ababe neprivilege yokuthi balide ngesikhathi esithile, because by virtue of leading it doesn't mean ukuthi ilizwe yelakho. Lelizwe lethu kusazoba nama-generations alandelayo, kusazoba khona abazukulu nabazukulwana bakoNomvalo, and the question they will ask ukuthi but our grandfathers and our great ancestors, our great fathers, enzani to save us from this turmoil. And history will judge us very harshly uma kuwukuthi sivele sahlala sasonga izandla sangenzi lutho ukuthi save lelizwe lase South Africa. UMnqamalala ngomhla ka-16 December, I usually say Babu Khomo, he did two things. Eyokuqala into ayenza ukuthi he opened a dialogue for the people of South Africa. Wayengavuli into yakhe, wavula i-dialogue to say, guys, sikephi silelizwe lase South Africa. Mina, this is my perspective, naye yami imibono. Mina owami umbono nguNqamalala ngithi sila, and nakho kumele sikwenze, nakho engingamelanga bebengamele sikwenze. And he invited all of us to a discussion table, to a dinner table, to say, wozani sikhulume ukuthi lezi zinto silungisa kangakanani. That is the first thing he did. Owesibili akwenza ukuthi he left the last will and testament for the people of South Africa. Ubashiyele ifa elokuthi i-ANC sazi kangcono, abantu abasuka kuyona they know better than me ukuthi kuzanyiwe kaningi ukuthi ilungiswe ngaphakathi, kodwa ngenxa yokuthi in the absence of principle, money reigns supreme and stupidity reigns supreme. In the absence of wisdom and principle, abantu namhlanje abekho loyal kuma principles angakha lelizwe lase South Africa, but baloyal emalini, baloyal ezikhundleni. Noma ukhuluma nomuntu uShongwe noma sengimbona akenzi kahle, but ngenxa yokuthi uShongwe is paying my bill, ngenxa yokuthi uShongwe ngimbona ungathi unemali, so unepower, ngimlalele noma ebheda ngingasho ukuthi hayi Shongwe le oyenzayo is not a step in the right direction. Ayizulekelela abantu, ayizulekelela lo mzabalazo of emancipating blacks in general and Africans in particular from economic bondages. Ayizulekelela ekutheni siresolve le contradiction between the rich and the poor, ukuthi kunegebe elikhulu phakathi kwabahluphekile nabadla imbuya ngothi. Ayizukulekelela ekutheni siresolve iproblem ye-patriarchy kwi-society, ukuthi abantu besifazane nanamhlanje abakakhululeki ngalendlela ekumele ngabe bakhululeke ngayo. Abantu besifazane ba-electa noma kuthiwa bangena ey'khundleni bangena based on conditions, not based on merits. Abanye abantu besifazane even noma kuthiwa bayosebenza noma kuthiwa bayaqasha baqale bavuliswa amathanga emikhandlwini, abantu bafuna ama-sexual favors. Man, bareduce i-dignity yabantu besifazane, bafune sexual favors from them. So that is patriarchy. Those are the issues that we are faced with. Then sine contradiction, a national contradiction of the dominance of white people over black people, the black majority. So those are the issues ekufanele ngabe siyayilwela sabantu abamnyama. So if uShongwe ifocus yakhe is not on those issues, ifocus yakhe isekutheni yena unemali and usebenzisa imali yakhe ukuthi amicromanage indlela esicabanga ngayo, amicromanage ipolitiki ngisho nemibono, and then kufanele simtshele ukuthi Shongwe imali yakho ayizuzilekelela ngalutho. And if you don't agree with le ndlela esikhuza ngayo, hamba uyolala naleyo mali yakho, because imali yakho is not going to liberate abantu base South Africa, is not going to resolve the issue of unemployment, poverty and inequality. So ngithandile indlela ongene ngayo baba uKhomo, and inginikeze umbono othi la you are trying to want to enhance ipolitiki nje yethu, ukuthi akube ipolitiki ethanda ukukhula nepolitiki ene maturity, because uyabona le spirit nje osifakile ngisithanda kakhulu. Bengi-addressa last week or 2 weeks ago, I can't remember, yeah, 2 weeks ago kade ngi-addressa eMzumbe, uMzumbe uselower South Coast eKZN. Uma ngikhuluma nama-comrades ngithi kuwona, comrades asiyekeni lento uma kuwukuthi really sifuna ukukhulisa umkhonto lo wokuthi abantu abafikayo sibabeka amabala kwe-organization, ukuthi wena uyafika, mina ngafika before umhla ka-16 December, mina nje ngalesikhathi umongameli esayiplana lento engakayi-announce sasihleli naye etafuleni. Mina nje umongameli ngine-access kuye permanent anytime mangifuna ukuya enkandla. Akuyona ipolitiki leyo engakhulula abantu base-South Africa. And I asked them one question ngathi, uma kuwukuthi abantu abafikayo kumkhonto abafika manje after elections niyabaxwaya, then why are you still continuing with recruitment? Why nisa recruiter? Why kusanama membership forms kumkhonto sinxenxa abantu ukuthi abajoyina umkhonto babe amalungu ayo? If bazothi mase befikile la kumkhonto and then sesiyawa question ngesingesi uma ngiyikhumusha ngithi it's a slightest provocation of questioning bona fide. It's a slightest provocation. Noma i-assignment yomzabalazo is very broad, is way bigger than ukuthi ubani ufike nini ujoyine nini inhlangano, but what is at the center and what is the gist of umzabalazo ukuthi mina nobaba uKhomo sicabanga ngendlela efanayo yini. Do we have a common objective? Ubaba uKhomo uyakholelwa yini kwimibono ye-MK Party? Uma ithi MK Party ifuna ukubuyisela umhlaba, ngisho ngathiwa ujoyine namhlanje, but uma kuwukuthi yena i-understanding yakhe ukuthi i-liberation without returning the land to its rightful owners is nothing and meaningless. Therefore it means we have a common objective naye. Ukuthi ufike nini, that is absolutely it has nothing to do with the revolution. And that is point, izinto okumele siyi-discourage lezo. But also to maintain i-decorum kwi-public discourse, must engage ama-issues, ukuthi si-engage based on ama-principles athini, singakuvumeli ukudegenerate, singakuvumeli ukuthi si-engage ngey'nhlamba sethuke, because here we are trying to build ngesingisi lento ekuthiwa i-incisiveness kwipolitiki, equality both kwi-leadership nakwi-membership on the ground. Ukuthi ilunga lomkhonto malikhuluma kufanele ulizwe, uzwe ngelanguage ukuthi hey, this is a member of the MK Party. Esakhuluma i-articulation, the decorum, principles, ne-respect and being firm also, kukutshela ukuthi lo ilunga lomkhonto. Mhlamba ama-comrades will ask themselves ukuthi uNomvalo wayekhuluma kanje ekubeni eParliament mhlambe wakwazi ukuthi a-react akhulume ngento zamafinyila. No, akhulume ngento zamafinyila and so on.
Faka i-disclaimer lapho. Mina
Yeah.
ngangifake uwo amafinyile mina
Ushongo is a seller. Uyena wayengihlohla. Uyena wayengihlohla ke. Uyena wayengihlohla.
umngane wakhe bazolibani vela bakubone ukuthi wena wenzani. Hayi disclaimer.
Yeah, but let me say this, comrade, because it's important that we address that incident of that day and what precipitated it. Nah. We did that thing out of a full comprehension of our values, the founding values of the MK Party. We know that the MK Party is a disciplined force of the left. EMK Party, Mangit is a disciplined force of the left. I mean, it's a mirror of Lomzabalazo or Luisongwe Wankulu. The left, I mean, those who are against and those who are victims and casualties of the system. Ilabo esibathole emakhaya bebukela ilanga liphuma noma liyoshona because they have nothing to do. Ilabo abangabenefit kwi-economy. And the consequence of that is unemployment, inequality, and poverty. Bahlala emakhaya. Now, it's important ukuthi, as the MK Party, the brand, because the MK to a certain extent also is a brand. See, defend at all costs. And when we defend it, we must use both strategies and tactics. Akwazi ukuthi kuzoba nomuntu ozoba ne-license nje. I-license yokuthi uzo-attack i-MK whenever he likes. Mayithanda we-attack ekuseni, mayithanda we-attack emini, mayithanda ntambama, mayithanda uvuka nango-12 ebusuku, I-attack. We can't allow that. We are here. So we forefront. We are the first line of defense for the MK Party. They did it to President Zuma because he was old, and President Zuma wadayiswa na-ANC yangakwazi ukumdefenda. So they did it successfully, but there is a new sheriff now in town. We have the MK Party in parliament. You can't. Uzuma is our commander here. When somebody attacks President Zuma, that is an indirect attack to us. And we must defend him at all costs. And if it means ukuthi kufanele sikhulume language e-understandwa by lo muntu attack-ayo, because kune language abangayi-understand, that language ye-cordiality yokuthi no, asikhulume kahle ukuthi mfowethu, let's try to rise above pettiness, let's try to be cordial, and so on. For us, Musa khuluma leyo language, they won't understand you. You must reach their level. If they degenerate just for that moment, I would kuzoba a permanent stance of the MK Party, but just for that moment, and just because you want to stop a certain tendency, kufanele ukuthi degenerate and protect your party. If you can trace me, Mina, I do have lento kuthiwa emotional intelligence, because for the past 10 years I've been involved in different disputes in a court of law and so on. So I know how to manage my emotions. But at times, to score a certain political point, kuyafanele ukuthi ube kule level yomuntu athekayo ukuze understand ukuthi uthini, ukuze futhi ayiyeke lento ayenzayo. Ukuthi njalo nje yena uma izizwe nesithukuthezi nesizungu uzo-attack i-MK Party. So that was the main reason and main objective of istance esasithatha that day, esokuthi se-react kule qembu labantu abagqoka into eyibovu uma be-attack i-MK, because by-attack-e ngo-day one befike eParliament unprovoked. I mean, not befike eParliament, befika kwi-ad hoc committee. Eminye imihlangano yethu ibihlala visually masidila nama-housekeeping issues. You can trace them lapha ku-YouTube. Sometimes usikhosi abathathe head on. It's just that ibingalokhuzi ibingenayo traction because bingabukelwa kakhulu since ibe visual. 2, besinga-interview ama-witnesses. So after that incident, comrade, it has never happened again. Ayikaze, we are now respected. People know ukuthi when you address us, you must know your story. Ngoba suvele sikuyeke nje, uyabo, we will take you head on if necessary. Kodwa ke bafowethu angingadli isikhathi kakhulu baba uKhomo. Le platform uyivulile anytime isikhathi masisivumela. We are going to join uma kuukuthi niyacela ukuthi sijoyine. Mina ngiyafika ke nje la kwilento ilento TikTok. Ushongwe lo ushongwe uthi angijoyine. Mina bengihlalele nje kwi-village ngale, i-village ku-Facebook. Ngangena kuyona ke because it's an old conservative village. Now ushongwe wathi hayi hey oza ngala kunama followers la MK party ekufanele ukuthi sibe seduze nawo. So sondele ebantwini ungahlali le kude. So ngathi ke hayi uma khuluma leadership mina ngubani ukuthi ngingaphikisa. Ngasondela. So mina ke uzubona ukuthi angazi ngumuntu nje ongazi lutho. Ngathi mangena nje nala ku TikTok ngabhala ngathi Sibonelo Nomvalo igama lami. Abantu ngiye ngibone bayawafilterisha babiza ngama, I don't know if it's nicknames or what, but abasebenzisi their full names la ku TikTok. Mina I used my full name. Sengisho ukuthi uma kunabafowethu abafisa ukufollowa.
Why ushaya uMazolman? Why ushaya uMazolman?
Musukuba i-watch driver, musungicabangisa noMazolman. uMazolman i-force lami. So I'm saying uma kunabafowethu abafisa ukungifollow ngikhona la ngiwuSibonelo Nomvalo, ngisebenzise nje the very same name engilisebenzisa ku Facebook. Ngiyabonga kakhulu baba uKhomo, ngizohlala nje la ngilandele mfowethu. Ngiyawuthanda umbono wakho, ngiyayithanda i-initiative. Sengathi ungaqhubeka kungabikho ispirit esimbi esizobreaka le initiative yakho noma esizoyidemoralize. We are going to support you ngayo yonke indlela ofisa sikusupporte ngayo. Uma nje mfowethu uqhubeka kanjalo nama followers lo nawo la uqhubeka wa respect because ukusupportwa umuntu akuyona into encane leyo. I-support nje yomuntu oyedwa ukuthi athathe isikhathi sakhe angene kwi-platform yakho alalele is valuable. And you must always value it because the day abantu decide ukuthi bengakusupport bakubuke nje wenza into zakho, you are going to be as good as non-existent. So ngiyabonga kakhulu mfowethu. Thanks a lot.
Hey, siyabonga kakhulu xa unamandla. Siyabonga.